news. Supreme Court judgment. Consolidation of democracy. Tinubu. Former Kogi Assembly members declare support for APC. Israel conducts raid in Gaza as Netanyahu says ground incursion will come. And in sports, 2026 World Cup qualifiers, Super Eagles versus Lesotho get new date. This is the MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the country state of Nigeria. I am Joshua Adinoy. Thanks for joining us. Nigeria's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has hailed the Thursday Supreme Court judgment on the February 25th presidential election, emphasizing its significance in consolidating Nigeria's democracy. The president, in a statement, expressed his contentment, stating that he welcomed the verdict of the Justice John Okoro-led panel of the Supreme Court on the presidential election petition filed by the candidates of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, and the Labour Party, Peter Obi, challenging the ruling of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. Tinubu commended the Supreme Court's unwavering commitment to the rule of law, saying that the court has done justice to all issues put up for consolidation in the petitions on the merits of the law without fear or favor. Former President Muhammad Buhari, in a statement by his media aide, Garba Shehu, described the decision to dismiss the appeals by the presidential candidate of the PDP and that of the Labour Party by the Supreme Court on the outcome of the February 25th election won by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the APC was a welcome relief to him and to the majority of the citizens of the country. Similarly, President Tinubu's Chief of Staff, Femi Gbajabiamila, urged the presidential candidate of the PDP and his Labour Party's counterpart to accept the Supreme Court's judgment and come together for a better Nigeria. Meanwhile, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, through its National Publicity Secretary, Debo Ologunagba, faulted the Supreme Court's judgment that affirmed President Bola Tinubu's victory in the 2023 presidential election, describing it as disappointing to Nigerians. Similarly, the national chairman of the Labour Party, Julius Agbure, expressed deep concern over the Apex Court's ruling, stating that it was a clear indication that Nigeria is sliding towards dictatorship. The Minister of State for Health and Social Welfare, Dr. Tunji Alausa, has assured of federal government's commitment to improving Nigeria's healthcare system. Alausa stated this during his maiden visit to the Nigeria Institute of Medical Research, NIMR, in Lagos State. According to him, President Bola Tinubu is determined to improve and revitalize Nigeria's healthcare system, noting that the federal government will provide a sustainable healthcare that delivers the best care possible to Nigerians. Alausa said the issue of inadequate funding and shortage of staff would be addressed to further enhance the capacity of the institute. Also speaking, the Director General of the Institute, Professor Babatunde Salako, expressed optimism that the visit would yield positive results for the Institute. A social critic, Ibrahim Mohammed, has waded into the worsening exchange rate crisis in the country, advising the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, to end any form of cash payments to government establishments. Mohammed, while reacting to the continuous naira crash against dollar, said he was concerned over the pains Nigerians were going through owing to the worsening state of the economy. He suggested that the CBN should go beyond the current policies in its search for a permanent solution to the FOREX crisis and urged President Bola Tinubu's government to direct the CBN to stop any form of cash payment to agencies. Despite the current efforts of the government, Nigerians have seen the naira crash further against the dollar on a daily basis, exchanging for up to 1,200 naira per dollar, a development that requires the contributions of critical stakeholders to resolve. The National Healthcare Development Agency, in collaboration with the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, Bauchi Field Office have flagged off the vaccination of 48,000 girls against cervical cancer in Toro local government area of the state. Speaking during the exercise, UNICEF's Toro local government facilitator, Aishetu Labran, said the human papilloma virus HPV vaccination was for girls within the age of 9 to 14 years, explaining that the exercise would be conducted for 3 weeks. In her remarks, the Director General Primary Health Care, Toro local government area, Ramatu Ishaku, appreciated the federal government, UNICEF, and other donor agencies for making the life-saving exercise a reality. We go on a short break. Do stay with us.
MLC TV Online is here. For your timely and reliable news that reaches you fast with the breaking news, choose MLC TV. Get human interest stories right here on MLC TV with entertainment, sports, business, culture, tourism, and fashion news stories all featured on MLC TV. Not forgetting political and current affairs news, state and federal government and people's matters will be discussed regularly on MLC TV. MLC TV, your one-stop online destination for unbiased, accurate news, entrepreneur ideas, and youth matters to the rest of the world. MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone.
Welcome back. Now on politics. In preparation for the November 11th governorship election in Kogi State, female political appointees in Okene local government area embarked on a ward-to-ward tour to campaign for Ahmed Usman Ododo, the governorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress APC in the state. The female political appointees, led by the Director General of the Kogi State Pension Board, Mariam Uzioma Abedo, who doubles as the Women Coordinator, APC Campaign Council in Okene, visited Lafia, Bariki, Orietesu, and Onyokoko wards, among others, in Okene local government, as they were received by various supporters and members of the APC at the different wards. Let's join our reporter for the detail.
Addressing the crowd, Mariam Abedo said the tour was to sensitize those at the various wards on the need for them to woo others to vote for the APC governorship candidate, Ahmed Usman Ododo, stressing that the ward plays significant roles in every election.
Women empowerment, women and youth empowerment is there. There will be increase in economic growth. There will be human capital development, free education for our children. You know, the women, they are very passionate about their children, especially their education. They can sell their properties and sell their houses to ensure that they train their children. But now there is free education for their children. So that hope is there. They are sure they are going to enjoy this stuff. My advice for my fellow Govt is to come out on 11 November 2023 and cast their vote for Alhaji Usman Ahmed. They will never regret it.
Also speaking, the Special Advisor to the Governor on Women Affairs, Asma Ogogo, Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Electronic Media, Avoy Unwogu, and Pastor Halimat Salihu, popularly called Big Mama, all explained that women are important in every election, assuring that they will be given more positions in the incoming administration of Ahmed Usman Ododo.
I am part of the beneficiary. Many are part of the beneficiary. All the vice chairmen are women. We have councillors across the local government. Women believe in us and we will not disappoint them. The incoming governor has been part and parcel of this administration. All the women across Kogi State know who Alhaji Usman Ododo is. They know his belief, who he represents, and who he is as a person. He has touched so many lives, and it is their responsibility for them now to come out and vote for him. Because Nigeria is not one-man party, so this is a democracy. So we are not ruling out other parties, but we are saying that we are winning, we are in charge. So we want to bring their people more, the many people, the little they have with them, to come and join us so that we can all vote for our country.
The person of Haji Yaya has been started by involving women in politics and also in his cabinet. And because he has trained Ododo as one of his appointees, I'm sure that he will not do anything less than to make sure women will form part of his cabinet and in key positions as well.
If there is peace in any place, the women and children enjoy. Women can do their business. The children will go to their schools and they will develop. And where there is no peace, shooting, killing, naming, the women suffer the most. So the government is of great benefit to the women. Therefore, I will not the women to come and support APC government. Let the APC
Similarly, Bilkisu Oziokuku of Ebira Nation, Aminat Atempo, and Nana Hawa Raji asserted that Kogi women are fully prepared for the coming governorship election in Kogi State, encouraging women to stand their grounds and perform their franchise.
After consultation, all the stakeholders of Kogi State APC concluded with His Excellency that yes, let it be Ododo. Why? Ododo is somebody that Ododo can dash you a car and tell you it's a Ayapelo. So these are the reasons why we know this one is going to take from the exact step His Excellency have been going by it to do good to the good people of Kogi State. And let me tell you why Ododo. That is because Ododo is Kogi agenda.
Why we has done so well in empowering women and the youth. We have more women appointments right now, more than what we have in the past. And going forward, I am sure Alhaji Usman Ododo, the incoming governor, inshallah, will do more for us as women and youth.
The female political appointees also called on the people who are yet to pick their permanent voter cards, PVC, to do so to enable them perform their franchise in the coming election, adding that the major voice needed during the election is their PVC. The Chief Executive Officer of the Kogi State Enterprise Development Agency, KEDA, Rekiat Onaivosani, among other female appointees, were present at the World to World Tour in Okene local government area.
The Forum of former members of the Kogi State House of Assembly has unanimously declared their support for the governorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Ahmed Usman Ododo. The forum, which comprises the past lawmakers in the state from 1999 across political parties, made the declaration at a press conference held at the Riverton Hotel, Lokoja. They also resolved to go back to their different localities to ensure a resounding victory for the APC candidate at the November 11th governorship election in Kogi State. Our reporter has more.
The lawmakers said their decision to support Usman Ododo followed a comprehensive assessment of all the candidates and the need to save the state from being dragged back to the old days of politics and violence. The chairman of the forum of the former members of the Kogi State House of Assembly, Salisu Adekeke, who addressed journalists with other members, pointed out that Kogi was too central to Nigeria to be left in the hands of candidates who are out to disunite the states.
They are out to disunite the states and take us back to the dark days of ethnocentric politics. We reject this satanic ambition and all they stand for. We will stand for unity, progress, development, and security of lives and property. We will stand for Ododo Ahmed Usman. We hereby unanimously declare the support of former legislators to the candidacy of the governorship candidate of All Progressive Congress, Alhaji Usman Ododo. Our members are resolved to work hard throughout the state to deliver him unconditionally on November 11, 2003.
They called on the Independent National Electoral Commission to immediately activate relevant sections of electoral law against candidates fanning ethnic division and stalking ethnic politics.
We no longer ponder to the flames of ethnicity, but to the bunch of unity that we have become as a people and as a state. We call on the Independent National Electoral Commission to immediately activate relevant sections of the electoral law against candidates fanning ethnic divisions and stoking atomic politics. Kogi State has remained very peaceful since the advent of GOVT administration and cannot afford to lose it now to a desperate politician dropping names after disrespecting the same names. The only hope is violence for them.
On how they arrived at the choice of Ododo and subsequently drew their weight behind the APC candidates, the former legislators explained that they took their time to examine the candidates in their contest and took their decisions after a series of meetings, consultations, and engagements with their members across the states.
Our forum has resolved to support the candidates of the All Progressive Congress for the fact that he is a product of a system that has put Kogi on the map of development and greatness. Among the candidates jostling for the #1 seat, he is the most qualified, the most experienced, the most prepared, and the best man for the job. Apart from his message of consolidation and continuity, Honorable Ahmed Usman Ododo possesses character traits of great leadership and leaders. He is accessible, humble, brilliant, devoid of negative drama that have dotted the histories of his compatriots.
According to them, the present administration of Yahya Bello has built legacies of infrastructural development, unity and progress in the states. They said they are proud of the relationship between the two assemblies that work with Governor Yahya Bello. A good number of laws were passed that have helped to promote development in the states.
The local government audit law was excellently implemented by the former Auditor General for local government and now the candidate of All Progressive Congress, Honorable Al-Hassan Usman. For those of us who understand statecraft, we saw how the implementation was able to improve transparency and accountability in the ties of government. Alhaji Usman Ododo is greatly equipped to press the pedals of development forward when he succeeds our hugely successful governor, Alhaji Yahya Bello.
According to them, apart from the capacity, competence, accountability, and readiness of Usman Ododo for the task ahead, it is also pertinent to know that the Ajakuta stem resurgence is at the center of the economic recovery plan of the Tinubu presidency.
Our state supported the election of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and we continue to support him to succeed. We cannot afford to elect a mediocre into Lugard House who will be opposed to the economic plans that will make Nigeria a great giant of Africa.
When questions were being asked, the lawmakers has this to say.
All of us seated here are Kogi-based. We are not Abuja-based politicians. And we are all having our supporters across the state from every constituency that we had earlier represented. And we are still alive in politics of Kogi State. Thank you so much.
So, someone mentioned the security aspect of election campaign. You can observe critically that since APC have been going around our campaigns, you have not heard of one insecurity or one violence anywhere. I won't hesitate to say this. The last time one of the political party, precisely the SDP, went to Kotoparofi for a rally, You heard what happened there. You saw the fracas when one of our APC members was killed. So we have not retaliated because we believe we are the champion and we are going to win. And so, as far as we are concerned, our campaign is strategic. We are giving out issue-based campaign, and we can assure you that by the grace of God, what we depend on is we depend on the voters that we are going to win the election. So we don't need to go into violence to win any election. Kogi State is APC and APC is Kogi State.
They assured the administration of Yaya Bello to go all out to work for the victory of the APC governorship candidate Usman Ododo. I am Faith Abdul-Ghaffar reporting for MLC TV.
On the foreign scene, Israel has conducted a targeted raid using tanks in northern Gaza before withdrawing, as Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu warned that a ground incursion into the besieged enclave will take place. Video published by the Israel Defense Forces (IDF) on Thursday showed tanks and armored vehicles, including a bulldozer, moving on a road near a fence in northern Gaza as the tanks fired artillery with some destruction seen nearby. Speaking to CNN, IDF spokesperson Peter Lerner said the raid, which he described as large but limited in scope, was a clear and sweep operation intended to create better terms for ground operation if and when that comes in. Joy Dada has the latest happenings in the entertainment world.
Welcome to entertainment segment. I am Joy Dada. In Africa, Nigeria Afrobeat singer Steli Didiat, fondly known as Omale, has aired his controversial view regarding religion and he does not enjoy it. The popular artist noted that his respect for the Supreme Being goes beyond the fellowship of religion. Despite growing up in a fairly religious home and being exposed to the idea of religion, he has reached the point where he has decided it's not for him. Speaking with Tumi Bello on her podcast, he also revealed he has once considered converting from Christianity to Islam. However, at his current stage in life, he believes he does not need to conform to a religion to have a relationship with God. Omale went even further, noting the source of his issue with religions, which he attributed to a lack of evidence. For him, there is no proof the holy books of the human religion were written by God or his servants. While he believes in the existence of God, he does not believe in religion. And the foreign singer Justin Bieber's wife Hailey Bieber is fed up with the recurring pregnancy speculations on the internet and is letting everyone know that she was just bloated. Speaking in a recent interview with GQ Hype for their latest cover story, she spoke about the constant rumors, the body policing on the internet and how it affects her. Hailey expressed how exhausting it is to constantly refill the claims, noting that sometimes she's simply just bloated and people take it out of proportion. Going on, she noted that she and her husband intend to have children in the future, and when they do, they would love to keep it as private as possible. She also added that the internet will be left in the dark until they are ready. Just in July 2023, the model found herself in a similar situation after Justin posted a picture of them both on his Instagram, capturing the post mom and dad. After that, the rumor spread with their fans asking if she was pregnant. She then had to clarify that he meant dog mom and dad. Thanks for joining me. I am Joy Dada reporting for MLC. TV.
Thank you, Joy. That is the size of our package for today. Do support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, MLC TV. Like and follow our Facebook page, MLC TV, MLC TV 2, MLC TV Yoruba, and Ibiravabe MLC TV. Instagram, MLC TV 2021. X handle, Malakite TV. And TikTok, Malakite_TV. For your event coverage, appearance on any of our programs, contributions, comments, advert placement, or sponsorship, please call or send SMS to any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join Malakite TV online on weekends to watch our various programs. Saturday 7 p.m. Political Arena, Sunday 6 p.m. Women's World, and Monday 9 a.m. The Opinion. It's Malachite TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please, continue to be a brother's keeper to build a better and happier society together. I am Joshua Adenoy. Thanks for watching.